This is Everybody Ain't Able, and you know, I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Damn. This is Everybody Ain't Able, and you know, we're sponsored by Co-Star Studios and the Mag Juice, and this is the only place where you bring the topic. And this your boy J Mac. You know I'm always on point like a Sharpie.
Yo, and motherfucking Banks in the building. I ain't got my bullshit blockers, but you know.
It's your favorite homegirl, Mia.
And we got our special guest, but y'all know I'm gonna let him introduce himself. You dig?
What's going on, y'all? I'm Ant, always Ant _ never bothered, which I'm not.
Period.
Okay.
Right then.
Okay. That was interesting. I was supposed to drop some other shit, but I ain't drop it. Fuck it. We're gonna go straight into it. The question is, should you support black business?
That's a hard question to answer.
Everybody froze.
It's not that I'm froze. I've been thinking about it, and like, I want to support black business because it's black business. But some people do not have good business etiquette, and that be the problem in the black community. Their customer service ass.
Is that what you think?
Response ass. You asking questions, they get an attitude. Like, it's, well, as a girl, because when you're trying to get your hair done, it's so hard to find somebody to do your hair, man. I can't even lie to you. Like, and it be like you gotta come wash, blow dry, braid down. Damn, you just finna slap the wig on my head, cuz you charging me $250? Come on now.
Not to mention they be late.
Be late, tell
And
you
then-
stop and get them something to eat.
Exactly.
I don't have the product that I need to do your hair. Can you stop by the store and get it for me? Like, it just, listen.
No, that's what be funny to me because if y'all late, they gonna charge y'all people. If they late, they be like, hey, boo, I'm gonna be a little late. Just sit there, you know what I'm saying? Go and start braiding your hair down while you there and stuff. And I'm gonna charge you for that too.
Nah,
That shit crazy.
that's true. What you think?
What's the question?
Ant?
What's the question again?
Should you support black business?
Should you support?
Or would you? Did I say would or should?
I think you said should.
I said should. Should you support?
Are you
that?
asking me or like in general?
I mean, hey,
What's your
you
opinion?
know, sometimes you say you get a little off the leash, man. I'm just
Off the leash?
Yeah, I don't know what you gonna say.
I mean, I don't want to get canceled, but you know, fuck it. I feel like you can support black business if it's reasonable, but if you a motherfucker that just, you know, going and get a Gildan shirt and slapping some bullshit on there, you know, and selling it for $1,215, then you know you bullshitting. I'm for real. Like if I'm about some shit, I need to, you know, the quality need to be good and shit like that. I don't need to watch that shit and the damn logo coming off the first time I watch it, bro. Like that's some bullshit.
Nah, for real.
That's some bullshit. And then that's another thing. The customer service. Customer service be ass. You know, black people gonna black people. You know what I'm saying?
They be late sending out your product.
Be late. Hey, I'm gonna have this done this day. Hey, bro, you know, I ain't gonna have it done this day. So, all right, give me a motherfucking discount. How about that? Like, if you tell me you're gonna have some shit done on that day, I expect it to be done on that day. Cause, you know, we be having shit to do too.
Yeah.
So, that's how I feel about this shit. You don't have to support this shit just because they're black. I'm not gonna say that shit.
I was gonna say inherently people feel like we should though.
What?
Inherently, like internally, people really do feel like we should support black business, even if it's not good business.
I am a black man, and I do not have to support your business if you're black. I'm gonna say that right now.
And we have a black business on up here. I wonder what does this guy think?
No, I feel like you definitely should, but I don't look at it as like you should support. People think support just like financial though. You can support being an advisor. You can support being somebody that like contribute financially too, because it's like the thing about it. Some people just aren't used to being business owners, or they don't have any guidance, and that's why it's like you might find them with like bad communication skills, or like you order something and you get it 3 months later, like I forgot all about this. So it's like you can come in and play, or just like give them type of people, like introduce them to people if you have that already, you know, like be that person, be like, hey, you should talk to this person, or like maybe you should, you know, have you thought about going to this event, like because they have a lot of like events for that as well, like as far as like how to brand yourself, how to get your business to like expand. How can you do that and make yourself be in a positive light? Because that's the problem. It's like y'all said, it's all about like the communication be off, y'all package be like the material, and I'm like, I would never tell somebody like how to price their stuff because like if you feel like if you know your worth, do that and stay that way. But I do feel like it is a point where like it should grow into this level. But at the same time, if you start off that way, just make your material better at times so they can never say like, man, he started coming up now he want to charge others. Like no, I know my worth and I'm just gonna keep going up with it.
I think it's a space though between knowing your worth, having space to grow, and then giving people the actual value of what you got.
That's true.
Because I think a lot of times we have a problem with, and I know comparing to the way other people do businesses, they actually give you value for what you're paying for. But a lot of times when you black, you start at a deficit. So you trying to get the worth of what you need to grow is always going to be exponentially higher than the actual value of what you spending. So like, of course, okay, we all know a Gildon shirt is damn $2, right? But ain't right. You shouldn't slap your damn logo on that hoe and charge a nigga $1,000 and say, well, my shit worth $1,000.
And that's facts.
But you
Just
tell
cause the
But-
logo look good.
that's what I'm saying. You telling me your brand, your logo brand is worth $1,000? Niggas wasn't even buying FUBU for that.
But it's the thing about it, it's like it's not more so that material as much as it is your name. You gotta know your name worth because it's like you gonna grow from here, and eventually, I know my stuff is gonna get better with time, and so it's like I agree with that. Like that's why I said introduce them to like those branding meetings as far as like because they and then like having like I'm finna have my 4th annual business brunch this year. And so with that, it's a lot of different business owners that come there, young black entrepreneurs. And it's like I feel like it's not necessarily like you have to support all black business like naturally. I feel like you should support go look for it though. I feel like you should go look for it like natural hairstylists or like people that's like brand because it's a lot of people that's like the people that get put out there, those are sometimes that get broadcast, those are the negative lights of it. But it's negative lights in every type of business. Like I've seen it in every community. Like it's not just black, it's just because it's black we expect more. I feel like we have higher expectations. Like now, this ain't worth this. But it's like, okay, well introduce them to that or give them that opportunity to like grow and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But another thing is, you got all these other black people that like, man, you shouldn't be working for the white man. Get your LLC. But when niggas hear that shit, they don't be wanting to be told what the fuck to do when they get a business.
Yeah, that's true.
They just
too.
think everything they do, they way is the right way.
That's like the similar shit when you say that. That always make me think about niggas when niggas be talking about record deals and shit. Like, stay independent, get your independent money. It's like, no,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. If you got a hit song, this probably the only hit song you ever gonna have. Nigga, take that fucking money, stupid ass
Yeah.
nigga. If you cannot generate your own money, work for somebody. Point blank, period.
Right.
I don't want to hear shit about everybody else getting money doing LLCs, goddamn independent contracting, driving trucks. Motherfucker, if you cannot generate your own money, you do not need to run a business. And when I say generate your own money, if you can't at least get $500,000 or get the people around you to $500,000 in a year, you need to go work for somebody. You are a worker.
Yeah, everybody not that talented to do that, fool.
But sometimes it does take time too, though, because it's like a lot of people they will not give us loans or they'll deny us or like give us like the credit that we need because like money don't matter as much as credit do nowadays and stuff.
Essentially.
So it's just get to the point where it's like when you don't have that, you do have to work to a point till you can work for yourself. I feel like people automatically like I got a business I did, so let me go and start it. I feel like it takes time. Like I feel like you should like take time to like learn what it takes to run your business, know what it takes to brand it, know what your value of your stuff is, where you need to market everything. Don't just get into it just because you're good at something. Don't just say, I know I can do this, so I'm going to start it. No, take time. Work until you're not able to work. That's what I did. I worked until I was able to financially support myself.
Mhm.
And I got to the point. It took a lot of humbling because I know naturally I'm not no person that want to take orders from somebody. I have to go clock in on a certain time. I like being on my own schedule. But I knew I had to do that in order to get on my own and to be able to get these folks that's gonna give me credit. Or now I can go into any bank and I just gotta show them my business and they know like I have accreditation, so they gonna give me my stuff. But I had to work for it. And I think most people nowadays they just want people to give it to them.
No, I agree with you. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think you should support black businesses sometimes. But it's because I don't think that you should literally because I think when it come to black business, us as black people be trying to stop being from behind so much that we try to push certain shit to the front to make it seem like that we not still trying to catch up with everybody else.
Everybody want to be a damn boss, fool.
You know what I'm saying? So niggas be like, I hate to say niggas, but black people be like, support black business. But why? It just sound good.
But it's also the purposes of, like you say, a lot of them don't want to accept the fact that some people, you're a worker bee, babe. Like, it's okay to be a worker bee. Like, I don't understand why everybody sees it as a negative.
And they don't even be knowing, like, sometimes you have to satisfy, most of the time, you have to satisfy your customers, fool. Like, folks be having a business and be want to satisfy them damn selves.
Yeah.
Because how you supposed to for the money?
How you supposed to sell shit if you're not satisfying your customers? Like, you not selling shit with, that's value to them.
What do you think is more valuable though? You think it's the experience or you think it's the product? This is a legitimate question.
I think for whoever the owner is, I think it's more so the experience. Like, I could use sis girl with them expensive ass do rags. Her opening that store, black power. I love to see it, but baby, I'm not spending $60 on a do rag. I just and I can go to the beauty supply store and get one essentially of almost the same quality for $5.
So you saying you saying the experience is more important or the product?
The experience for the owner is
in general for you.
Oh, for me, I would say it would be the experience.
The experience. What you saying? Experience or the product?
Both.
Both?
Yep.
Okay, what you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's both should go. Like as a customer, I want my product to be what I receive. I want it to be good, and as an owner, I feel like you should take pride in what you make too. So it's like, yeah.
I think I'm gonna give y'all two business models. I think is key, and this is the shit that I always think about when it come to me and developing shit. Too, they complete polar opposites, but they the same at the same time. It's Chick-fil-A and it's Hooters. They do the same thing.
Essentially.
They know that their food is not amazing. They both know that. But one thing you gonna get every time is quality service.
Yep.
Every time. Every time. And Chick-fil-A is a fast food restaurant. And Hooters is a sit-down, brick-and-mortar, goddamn wing place that sells literally service. All they sell is service. The food's not even good.
No, it's not.
I ain't never heard nobody say, I'm going to Hooters to go get some goddamn... Never.
You're going to go watch the game and eat them terrible-ass wings and drink some beer.
But guess why? Because your service is going to be immaculate. And that's the only reason you go to Chick-fil-A, because the food tastes the same every time. And they going to get the shit out. You ain't going to be waiting forever. You ain't got to worry about no funk-ass attitudes. You ain't got to worry about none of that shit. So when I ask people, like, do you think what's more important? Do you think it's the experience or you think it's the product? It's always the experience. People always come back for the experience, not for the product.
Yep.
Your shit can be good as fuck. I bet you a nigga better not come back. I bet you a nigga not come back one time if you have some bad service.
Nope. That's how I feel about a lot of these brunch places that keep popping up out the clear blue sky. Because they slap a neon sign on a green wall that just makes it worth your time.
Damn.
Oh my God.
What? Y'all know the little leaf wall?
Yeah, I know what you're
Sick
talking
of that
about.
shit, man.
Damn.
I'm like, damn, y'all is lamb chopping us to death, but like,
lamb chops and mimosa, that's all.
But the service don't be good. My waitress ain't been here in 20 minutes. Where the fuck is my waffles? No. But because it's a cute restaurant, I'm just supposed to come back. And I don't like that now. It's like they're not prioritizing customer satisfaction and the actual experience of going to the restaurant. It's more so like, hey, we finna make cute TikToks. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the aesthetic is bringing you there. They just trying to get you there to buy some shit.
But that's not gonna get you returning customers, though. Retention is important. You need retention in order to keep going.
They're not gonna get returning customers because everybody is fucking selfish. That's why. Everybody want to make money, have the money for themselves, and just so they can say they a boss and they did some shit.
I don't know that many business people. Well, I know a few because I work with them. But it's very few people who gonna sacrifice a profit just to make sure that the experience is perfect. Now, I am a maestro at that. Like, I do that too much.
What, sacrificing?
Sacrifice a profit to make sure that the experience is there.
Because if you have a good experience, people come back.
Yeah.
You get retention with good experience.
Of course.
But yeah, I feel like, too, though, like, using Chick-fil-A, for example, again, even if the food is not good, you would go back and you're like, I just had one bad experience. Like, they not always like that. I know there's not Chick-fil-A on the regular.
And then if you go tell them that your experience wasn't good, they're going to give you something for free.
Right.
Probably give you a free meal.
One time a nigga accidentally gave me a fish sandwich. I just asked for some fish. My nigga asked me for the brioche bun back and took that shit back to the back.
But you as a black person, that shit, you take the R out of free and you get a fee. Goddamn it.
Oh yeah, a nigga told me, do you want me to? Are you okay with me over to the fish sandwich is cheaper than the fish? You want me to just add the $2 on? Motherfucker, the waitress made the mistake.
No, sir.
Chick-fil-A gonna tell you, just keep it. We're gonna get you another bag of fries. Here you go, sir. We're sorry.
You gonna get that product anyway.
'Cause they were
Chick-fil-A gonna make that shit back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
Is that sick? Is that slick a sacrifice though? Like what you just said
What?
about them giving you the free shit and they gonna make it right back. That's slick a sacrifice, ain't it?
I mean, yeah, but let's be honest. Anybody who do any type of business, you giving a nigga something is not losing money.
Exactly.
Because you're still gonna make money from all the product that you are actually selling.
Yeah, like
But-
if you price your shit right, you can.
You can give. You probably could get. They probably Chick-fil-A more than likely gives away several hundreds of free things a day, and it's not affecting their profits at all.
You hear that, black people?
but that's what I'm saying. If we're comparing those two, do you feel like naturally? I feel like with black businesses, sometimes people naturally get hard on them. Like it's like you make one mistake, or it's like, nah, I'm not supporting them. Or like they did this wrong. It's like that's why I feel like it's important to have advisors around them. Or like, but that's the problem I say with black business. Like we have to know that there's room to take advice. You don't know everything. There's always room to grow. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
It's not about
The service too, though, bruh. The service.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I say come with advice though, because
Yeah.
naturally certain people is like, I know my product, like it's you the problem. Like you, it's something wrong with you. Like nah, everybody else ain't complaining, but it's like that one customer could turn into multiple. You don't know the type of viewing or type of people that they know, so you have to treat everybody the same.
The service plays a part because I'll be at work. It was like last year. I was at work. We ate lunch at Chick-fil-A for a month straight.
Damn.
Service great. Food not always great, but you know, you gonna make a mistake. But their service was always good because they always took care of us. Hey, we had this problem last time. Okay, we got you. Like it's that simple, bro.
Because if we being honest, Popeye's food is better than Chick-fil-A's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. 100%.
Every fucking time.
Cause that Cajun sparkle got.
But I think with black businesses, I think they need to take more into account when people do complain, actually listening to those complaints and making active changes.
Right.
Because if somebody is complaining about it, somebody else is gonna come along eventually and complain about something. It might be 2-3 months.
But I think,
But you know,
I think is you kind of. I think this is fucked up. I'm gonna
What?
say that. I think that black people have a problem with other black people because sometimes you feel like they hating on you. So like you just kind of be like,
Why
you
you
gotta,
got? Why are
hating
you
on you.
saying? Why are you saying sometimes? That's all the time with black people. That's all the time.
And I hate to say it, but like it's like how when people say like the crab in the bucket mentality. But at the same time, you know, the crab in the bucket goes both ways. It could be you pulling people down, or it could be you trying to pull people up. But on the other hand, also you can ask why the crab's in the bucket anyway. But outside of it, you just sometimes other black people feel like they trying to pull you down. Cause I know I've been in situations where niggas said shit about me like nigga, I'm a black business just like you. Why the fuck are you talking about me? Why are you saying something negative about me? Cause I'm never gonna drag you. Cause I know it's hard for you to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
But it's just such niggas feel so attacked, and they be trying to they try to keep shit to where it's like, all right, I'm unbothered. I'm not listening to this. This shit been working, and then you out of business, and that's why that shit be failing.
yeah, amongst other things.
This majority is because of that. Because black people, it's gonna be booming. It's gonna be good the first couple times.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna keep coming back. But the problem with us is that when niggas see money, it be hard to keep up the good quality. Because at that point, you throwing quality out the window because you don't give a fuck because you making money.
Exactly.
But that's why it's important not to go into your business based solely off of I want to make money. You need to love your product, or you need to at least know it thoroughly enough to where it's like I can brand this in either type of way to where like it's gonna last. And I got good customer service, so like even if y'all complain or if it's an issue, I'm gonna get it straight. Don't go into like, well, I got my money off you now. Whatever you say, I mean, I don't care. I got your money. Keep pushing.
I feel like that kind of leads into how most businesses fail within the first couple of years because of that kind of mentality to where you're saying to yourself like, oh yeah, I made the money today. but there's no longevity. So at that point, it's like, yeah, you made it today in 2023, but what's gonna happen in 2026, 2024? Like, what are you doing?
Because I think we forget that, like, the black market is probably the biggest market in the world. Like, literally, we sell and buy and get shit bought more than anybody else. So if your shit booming, you gotta think your shit can make so much money in the first couple months. But if you can't keep that consistency up, that's why the shit be dropping so fast. Cause we gonna support each other. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
Nigga gon' go. You gon' go. You gon' go. It's just how we are. Everybody, I felt more to go sometimes. And I think that's fucked up that I feel like I need to be there more. But it's just the fact that once a nigga makes so much money, they be feeling like, shit, I already made that. We gonna keep moving.
I made this money. I won. And that'd be it right there. They just stop.
But how you get out that mentality?
I feel that's where humility come into place, because I know some people like they some real villains, like, but they successful in business though, cause I have people that's like in the same business as me. It was like they really making money, and I want to do stuff with them because I know they're good business people. But they are really fucked up people. Like they mindset of the way they talk to people and stuff. They feel like I'm making money. Fuck you. Fuck this. Like no, you can't be like this still. Cause that's where it's like, even though you might be winning right now, that stuff is temporary. Like you still gotta keep humility, and I feel like these the main points right here. It's like for us to be, because like you said, we support all these other businesses. That's why you have to support black business, because like we make other companies billions of dollars every year. So make that for our own, but also this we're coming to the only point of like be humble enough to know that you have room to grow, and then look for places where you can make your brand expand. Like okay, go to these different meetings or different seminars where they have like how can I be a better do better with my customer service or my quality, and actually take that into play. I feel like it take humility on the owner part, and I feel like it take the support from your own community, because we don't have it. And the thing about it, people say like, don't support black business, like they got attitude, all this stuff. You don't hear about this because we highlight black, we make it black. Like Chinese people, they don't go like, oh no, don't go to this Chinese restaurant. They don't make their rice right, all this stuff like that. You don't hear that because they don't highlight us. They stick together. We as a people, it's like it's always okay. It's black, so I'm finna be on edge. I'm like, it better be right.
Cause when you black, they say this shit all the time. Black excellence, that we hold shit to a complete high standard.
Yeah.
So it's always gonna be. We're never gonna let you breathe.
Nope.
Yeah.
We're never gonna let you breathe.
And is that fair though? For
No.
like a starter business, like you starting, you learning.
It's definitely giving divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Shit, wow.
I don't think it's fair, but you know, but you know.
Even with the crabs and bucket thing you said earlier, I heard a quote yesterday. He was like, they not fighting because it's crabs in the bucket. They fighting because their water hot. They all trying to get out. And like, so that boiled down to the point of it is like, everybody can't be a business owner. That's true.
Facts.
But you can be somebody that can support, you can advise, you can financially support, you can be there for them. But also know your place. Like, no, everybody can't do everything. Just it's okay to work a regular job. I feel like the social media and the life in general now is like, be your own business owner, do this, do that. It's like, it's okay to work. Like, it's okay to have a 9 to 5.
Sign that record deal. I'm telling y'all, don't listen to these dumbass niggas telling you, "Everybody stay independent." Hell nah, bro. Sign that record deal. Work a job that you cool with working. Live your life.
I get a record deal.
Read that
I
contract.
see all them zeros. I'm signing that bitch.
All right, sign that bitch. Fuck with these
I'm
niggas.
signing that motherfucker. Cause who knows if that shit might come back? That might be a one opportunity. You just blew it.
You might be a one hit wonder. Yeah. Nigga, don't let hindsight fuck you up, cause hindsight gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, you're a one hit wonder. I got money too. Fuck it. I signed a record deal. One hit wonder. I got money.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. Work your job. Nigga, it's okay to make money like that. Don't let nobody tell you that being an entrepreneur is the only way.
No. Being an entrepreneur is not an easy lifestyle either.
Folks
shit is stressful.
Folks be letting the other folks tell them you got to do this to make money, bro. I didn't know you had to do a certain thing to make some damn money. You still getting money. Like if you want to work a 9 to 5, work a 9 to 5. If you
It's
want to sign a
because
record deal, sign a record deal.
It's because it's different tiers of money. I guess is the wording I want to use.
All the money is the same.
Oh yeah,
It just matters how you use it.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Yeah.
all.
But people don't want to hear that though. They're thinking like,
Well, they're gonna hear it today.
you know, they be thinking like, oh, I'm signing this record deal for $1 million. That's $1 million that you didn't have, ma'am. I mean, let's be realistic.
And you'll probably never see it.
Like,
But would you sign for like $1 million if it's like that meant that the rest of your life you dedicated to like this label, or like you gotta produce for them like at this for the rest of your life because of this $1 million?
Yeah, you always gonna get royalties.
At the point I'm at in my life right now, if I see $1 million contract, I'm signing that bitch right now.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What if the contract be like, you gotta be a gigolo, like for us, like we gonna sell you, like you gotta work for us.
But it's also the premise is even if you only had one hit, that one hit gonna make you money at this point for at least like a couple months. So you should be able to pay your advance back and keep it pushing.
I said Mariah Carey makes all her money in the last 2 months.
Christmas album.
I seen that shit. I be running that joint into the ground every Christmas season.
I seen that shit. I didn't even know that.
All of her money in the last.
That's why she don't make music anymore. She doesn't have to. Like literally.
And there is nothing wrong with it, bruh.
November and December.
That money lasts up from Christmas to the fucking next Christmas. Like what the fuck?
Money that's getting split through the record label and all this shit. Don't let these niggas lie to y'all, bro.
I ain't seen her on no social media complaining about shit.
Work your jobs. Work your fucking job. If you want to be an entrepreneur, try it. If you ain't good at it, move on.
How long of a trial period do you think?
You got 5 years.
5.
You got 5. Yeah, you got 5.
That's
you got 5.
Okay.
Yeah, you got 5. If you can't produce money or produce stars, or if you can't produce, you know what I'm saying, you'll know. Trust me, you'll know.
I'm glad you said 5 years though too, because like people make it seem like it's spoke. I feel like social media just put it like, oh yeah, we getting money, we making money. Like y'all don't show like the fails and the L's you take too being a business owner. Like, cause you gonna take a lot of L's too, but you have to know if you truly an entrepreneur, you gotta know like, all right, I can get over that, I can come over that.
First 3 events I ever threw, only people showed up was my teammates.
And now look at it.
Right.
Look at you now.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. But enough with all that nice ass shit. Look, if you buying a goddamn white tee from the gas station and you putting a logo on that bitch and trying to sell me that bitch for $100, fuck you.
Look, bro, this Everrrybody Ain't Able, bro. It's sponsored by CoStar Studios and the Mac Juice. And remember, this is the only place you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. And it's your boy J-Mac, and I'm always on point like a shark.
And motherfucking Banks in the building. Hey, look, stop buying them gas station shirts now, I'm telling you.
It's your favorite old girl, Mia.
And we got our special guest.
Always _never bother follow me. Instagram.
And we're going to take a toast. Everybody not being able to say what they want to say. Ain't nobody been drinking. Everybody cool. Open all day. And we out.
I need someone to help me. Help me. I know that you can't feel me. Feel me. When you meet the real me. The real me. It's something that you can't see. Can't see. I need someone to help me. Help me. I know that you can't feel me. Feel me. When you meet the real me. The real me. It's something that you can't see.